Oh, okay, so today, right now, I'm gonna show you how to do the doors, walls, mirrors, baseboards, and chairs for detailing a room. This gets done again once a day at least. This is where we're gonna majorly go through, touch every part of the room from the top to bottom. So first we're gonna start off by doing the baseboards, doors, walls, and chair. To do that, we're gonna use either 409 or we're gonna use our mean green. And again, the mean green, you're gonna make sure you dilute 1 ounce per 32 ounces of water. And our little lotion sample cups, that's 1 ounce. So you can fill that up, dump it in, and then fill it up to 32 ounces. To do the walls, we're gonna spray from top to bottom. So we're gonna start over here and go all the way down. And then we're gonna make sure we wipe everything from top to bottom. We're gonna be looking for little lotion smudges, kind of like that right there. We're gonna make sure that we get that off. You just need to make sure that you spray enough and that you wipe hard enough, and that will come off. And again, we wanna make sure that we spray, wipe, and touch every single part of the wall. There's dust that builds up that you don't really see too easily. But when you go to wipe it down, it's gonna come off on your rag quite easily. We're gonna make sure we wipe everything that's kind of in our way. So if there's a doorstop that's in our way, if there's a timer on the wall, we're gonna make sure that we spray all of that. To do the doors, we're gonna make sure that we spray, again, the whole thing from top to bottom. And then we're gonna make sure that we spray and wipe all the crevices. Dust really builds up on the panels here. So all these top little ledges, just with gravity and lotion, smudges, and greasiness, that all catches on there. So we're gonna make sure that we spray and wipe all those areas, paying attention to the corners. A lot of times from wiping just really quick like this, we don't really get those corners very well cleaned. So we're gonna make sure we do that. Again, the doorknob is in my way, so I'm gonna stop and clean that as well. Clean all the way down. Then the next part is to clean the baseboards. There's pretty much 3 spots to the baseboards. We have the top ledge here, we have the front, and then we have this bottom ledge. Lotion collects on all of those little parts. So again, I'm gonna use my mean green or 409. Spray it really well, maybe let it soak a couple seconds, and then just take my finger and clean that top with my towel around it. You can see there's some dust and dirt coming off. And then I'm gonna wipe the front of the baseboard, and then lastly I'm gonna wipe that bottom ledge as well. And you can see there's quite a bit of dirt coming off. So we're gonna make sure we do this every single day to every single room. So we're gonna go all the way around the room and do all of the baseboards. Yes, some baseboards are underneath the beds, behind the beds. You're gonna crawl underneath and get those cleaned as well. Next, we're gonna move over and do the chair. The chair has quite a few parts to it, so again, it's gonna take a little bit of time. We're gonna wanna go ahead and spray down the whole entire chair and wipe everything down. Start at the tops. You're gonna wanna make sure you get as much into this little crack and crevice as you can. You're gonna pay attention to this little part where the cushion meets the metal trim. You're gonna wipe that down. You can see here, again, some more dirt has come off, so you're gonna make sure you get that clean every single time. Get the little crack and crevice, again, where this cushion meets the metal chair. You're gonna wanna clean there really well. And then again, all the way down on the metal part, you're gonna touch all of that. Lotion smudges can fly this way and get stuck on there. There's also a little part to the chair we're gonna wanna do on the back. And spray that, wipe that down. And then this little bar at the back as well. This collects dust and dirt too. So we're gonna wanna make sure that we spray that and clean that. That's how much dirt just came off of that one. All the way down to the ground. Make sure we get every part touched. The last thing, or last 2 things that we're gonna do is focus on the floors and then the mirror. The floors, there might be some smudges from lotion that is spilled. Sometimes people bring in sodas and they'll spill sodas on our floor. So if you notice that there's spots, we're gonna wanna go get Spot Shot. We're gonna spray that down and then wipe that up really good with a damp rag. And then lastly, we have our mirrors. The mirrors should be cleaned every single time after a retaining client has gone in. So if there's any smudges, you can try using your towel that you use to clean the bed with and just do a little spot cleaning there. But if it's a big, messy smudge or spray that has happened on the mirror, we're gonna wanna make sure we get our Windex and sprays. And then again, make sure we use our paper towel. We don't wanna use a towel, a white towel like we use on the beds, because that's gonna go ahead and leave smudges. So we're gonna take our paper towel and wipe that up really, really well. Making sure we get all streaks, fingerprints, lotion smudges cleaned off. Sometimes we'll have signs on the mirrors as well, and that'll leave a tape residue. Anytime we take off the sign, we want to make sure that we get the tape residue off as well. So that might take some picking with the fingernail. If we have a razor blade, we can use the razor blade, but anytime the sign comes down, all the tape needs to come down with it. And that's kind of how you do the outside areas of the room. Again, every single day, we're going to do this start to finish, top to bottom, every single time. Thanks.